Good day, everyone. Today, we will discuss the homeopathic remedy, also known as Southernwood, a remedy of deep therapeutic significance in classical homeopathy. Samuel Hahnemann's 6th edition provides a foundation for understanding this remedy, which is known for its action on wasting conditions, suppressed eruptions, and conditions involving sudden shifts in symptoms. Is derived from the leaves and stems of the southernwood plant, a member of the Artemisia family. Through this plant's curative properties are harnessed, making it a powerful remedy for conditions where suppression leads to deeper pathology. Is particularly useful in cases of marasmus, where there is severe emaciation despite a good appetite. This is often seen in children or individuals recovering from prolonged illness. Patients may exhibit a marked loss of flesh in the legs and thighs, while the upper body remains unaffected. This wasting is often accompanied by extreme weakness and irritability. When discharges, such as diarrhea or skin eruptions, are suppressed, can help restore balance. For example, suppression of rheumatism leading to digestive issues, or eruptions disappearing suddenly, causing internal organ dysfunction. Is indicated for wounding joint pains, gout, and rheumatism, especially when associated with stiffness or aggravation in cold weather. On the mental plane, patients may experience irritability and restlessness, anxiety about health, often coupled with feelings of despair and a tendency to feel overwhelmed, especially when dealing with chronic illness. Symptoms worsen with cold, damp weather, and suppression of discharges or eruptions aggravates the condition. Symptoms improve with warm applications or environment. Peculiar symptoms include a sensation as if the stomach is hanging down and a marked desire for acidic food. VS. Lycopodium, both remedies address digestive issues, but focuses more on emaciation and suppressed discharges. VS. While deals with chronic weakness and offensive discharges, is more suited for suppressed symptoms leading to systemic issues. Let me share a clinical example. A 5-year-old child was brought in with severe emaciation in the legs, despite a healthy appetite. The child had a history of suppressed eczema, which coincided with the onset of digestive complaints. After prescribing in TC potency, the child's strength and weight began to improve, and the suppressed eczema reappeared briefly, indicating a positive curative reaction. The potency depends on the severity and nature of the case. Lower potencies, such as 6C or 12C, are used for localized symptoms, while higher potencies, like 30C or 200C, may be required for constitutional treatment. Always monitor the patient's response and adjust as needed. Should not be used without careful consideration of the patient's history, especially in cases of suppressed symptoms. Observe for any initial aggravation, which may indicate the remedy is working. In conclusion, is a remedy of great depth, particularly suited for cases of emaciation, suppressed symptoms, and wounding pains. As always, its effectiveness lies in its individualized prescription, guided by Hahnemann's principles of the totality of symptoms. Thank you for your attention today. I hope this lecture has enriched your understanding of. Let us continue to explore the treasures of classical homeopathy and apply them thoughtfully in our practice.